Alright, this is Toronto Police Services owe an apology to Remoteviewer. So actually, here, let me do it this way. I make this an official deposition. You see, this is a holy Bible. Everything I'm about to say is the truth. And hand to God, everything I'm about to say is the truth. I have no problem swearing in on the Bible. Myron Dumpque has a problem. The board has a problem. The review has a problem. Here's the Bible. Swear in on it. So I'll start. Correct predictions. TPS do nothing. Then a blue wall of silence cover-up. And this has been going on since at least 1990. In 1990, I walked into 40 College Street, told them it's Paul Bernardo and 9/11. They knew everything about 9/11. All these predictions are with name, date, and place. It's a whole list of predictions, not just one event. The obese desk sergeant jumped over the desk, assaulted me, physically assaulted me, tried to break my arm. As he was trying to break my right arm, I was able to give him a left hook as hard as I can and smashed him in his jaw, the fat pig. And then he fell down. And then many other cops came running. Ooh, cop down, cop down. And then I was able to get out of college, 40 College Street, without getting shot. But I risked my life, and these damn pigs are going to pay for that. Then, in 2006, at the remote viewing conference, I predicted again a whole list of information. The Toronto Police have all this before I went to Las Vegas. It was TORY Stafford, Colonel Russell Williams, BP oil spill, and Fukushima, the event in Japan. So what happens at the conference is Dean Radin goes and phones John Alexander, takes my hard copy, and gives it to Alexander. And then, you know, Ingo Swann was still alive at that time. He also has a hard copy, and so does Paul Smith. And they were just like, well, you know, I better just keep my head down. They're immobilized, paralyzed with fear, because it's so obvious it's an inside job, false flag terrorism, the vast Luciferian conspiracy. Obvious to everyone in the intelligence community. Smith is a grunt, Alexander is a lizard. They gave the information to they were reporting to the FBI their own operation. It's a psyop. In a way, it involves Toronto Police. That's why they won't do anything, because they know it's an inside job, a vast Luciferian conspiracy. That's why they piss their pants and hide under their bed. In any case then, in 2013, I'm at Ryerson University. The whole school is a witness to this. Again, it is emailed to Toronto Police Services, and it is the 3 events in France. Charlie Hebdo, Bataclan Theatre, Bastille Day, Pulse Nightclub, the 3 events in Toronto, Incel Danforth MacArthur. I also phoned the police. It's phoned into 911. It is sent to every email address. It is faxed to them. All Ryerson RTA program is a witness to this. Falzon is a witness. Ramona Pringle is a witness. Jill Dempsey is a witness. It's a media production program. It also goes out to reporters. Ryerson is a university. Of course, police do nothing, like they always do. Then the review calls me and says, did you send this email? Oh yes, indeed I did. And this is Naz. Would you like to come in to give in a statement? A statement? Yes, indeed I would. I went to the review. You know, this is the Epstein report, Sandler, Naz, and Epstein. And they record a session with me where they took my statement that I did tell police. They squandered the good information because they are incompetent and negligent. Overpaid idiots. Pigs. Basically, they are pigs. I said to the review they are pigs. And Sandler's just like, well, you know, maybe you will want to tone your language down a bit. But anyway, that is what they are. So the review has an audio tape. And this is on tape. I make a whole new series of predictions. The coronavirus, Ukraine Jet 752, Kobe Bryant, and Gabriel Wortman. Name, date, and place. Where is it in the Epstein report? Then the final report comes out and it's not a word. They censored everything. Then I go to the board. I said, well, what are you doing? Oh, we're sending our gig little cops to destroy this evidence. What are you trying to do? Make us look bad? You get $1 billion a year, you have 10,000 people on staff, then you have the audacity to put after your name, leaders in counter-terrorism. On a silver platter, I'm giving you name, date, and place of the next event. All you ever do is shit your pants, then hide under the bed, then you lie about everything. You are liar scumbags, and you will not get away with it. And so, the review is a witness, a civilian review, and they lie. Epstein was so horrified, she has to risk her professional reputation, her career, her name. They tarnish the good name of civilians, and they lie about everything. Then Mayor John Tory, who's on the police board, he wants his legacy to be he's an honest man of integrity. What? Not honest enough to call a press release and say anything about this. And Tory heard the audio tape. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because after a deputation at Fordham College, Mayor Tory, I stopped him in the hallway. He said, okay, buddy, I'm going to go to Ryerson. I'm seeing Julia Shindoy, who is the board secretary of Ryerson. She's also a judge. And I'm trying to do something about this. Just give me some time. Let me see Julia Shindoy and see if what we can do about this. All right? So I give him a lot of time. And then it's in the news Mayor Tory resigns. Not because of this matter, for other reasons. Then I phoned Ryerson and I said, well, what happened with the Shindoy report? Oh, Julia doesn't work here anymore. Well, yeah, but did she cross all these professors that I named that are witness? Falzon, Pringle, the reporters, Robin Doolittle, Allison Chiasson. This is the lady who answers the phone for the board secretary at Ryerson. And she's like, oh, no, we know you're right. We all know that. The whole school knows about this. But you know, there's nothing we can do. Julia doesn't work here no more. Well, but you're going to have blood on your hands. Because you squander the past hits and are too cowardly to admit to this, new predictions get squandered again, which can save innocent lives, and that directly is blood on your hands. And that's exactly what I said to the board as well, and to Mayor Tory, and they're just, they shrugged their shoulders. After they squandered all the France warnings, they squandered all the virus warnings. And I said, why did you not call Vanessa Bryant and ground that helicopter? Oh, long distance charges to Los Angeles? That would cut into our free alcohol money. Do you know what a bottle of Stolchenaya costs? $500,000 a year is not enough for us to buy our own alcohol. We gotta grief the city for the Saunders Saloon. Us pigs get all the alcohol we want to guzzle. Blah, blah, blah. And the city allows this? Then I say this to Mayor Tory, the board, the review, Mayor Chow. Oh, nothing we can do about the police. Free alcohol be their entitlement. But they're always squandering terrorism warnings when I directly give it to them. Oh, we're really sorry about that. We're really sorry about that. Not our catchment area. It's not our catchment area. $1 billion a year, you bill me property tax, and all you weasels ever do is say you're not our catchment area? It is blood on your hands. New predictions are squandered again. And on purpose, I'm leaving out the UAP stuff because anything complex is over the head of Toronto Police. So I don't want TPS involved in the UAP stuff at all. So just fuck right off. Julia Shindoy was somewhat honest. I believe she did cross Colleen. They have a UAP confession. But like I said, I don't want TPS in that. And then reporters are also my witness. They have a Colleen confession. Robin came to Ryerson, Robin Doolittle. She took all of the predictions, all of them correct. She gave it to David Walmsley, and then it's squashed down. 5 reporters from the Globe and Mail were working on it. I think what could have happened is Walmsley it went up to Dave Thompson Reuters, an old money oligarch, and then overnight they stopped working on it. It's squashed down. These are the France warnings, but then I also sent the virus warnings to Globe and Mail. The same reporter, Robin Doolittle. Doolittle was getting overwhelmed with this, so she's the one who calls Allison Chiasson. And then I gave the predictions that Chiasson would have the France warnings and the virus warnings as well. But it also went to CBC, Globe and Mail, Toronto Star, Catherine Tate. And then some shyster lawyer from the CBC sends me a letter, hand delivered. They broke my door down, a process server. And in the letter, it's some shyster lawyer that they grift from the money from the federal government. And he says, hey, buddy, even if you know something, don't tell our reporters. Yeah, we realize we have an emergency broadcast system, but we will never turn that on. Yeah, even when you know something, don't tell our reporters. This is the CBC, and we give them $1 billion a year. And then I send this to my MP, Bill Morneau. Oh, we know you're right. And then Morneau ends up resigning. And then Marcy Ian is just deaf, blind, and dumb. All the city councillors, deaf, blind, and dumb. Nunziata does nothing, a city councillor on the board. All of them do deaf, blind, and dumb. All of them deaf, blind, and dumb. Information correct, they always squander it. City council does nothing. Mayor Tory was quasi-honest, then he resigns. MP Morneau was quasi-honest, then he resigns. So like I said, get me an RV monitor, and I will make a new list of predictions with name, date, and place of next events. But this time I won't go to Toronto Police, I'll put it on YouTube. This time I try to be more public about it. There is this UAP stuff, but no Toronto Police, they're too foul. They've left a sour taste in my mouth. I want nothing to do with them. Arrow, I'm trying to get Arrow to do a Toronto Arrow investigation on the UAP stuff. And additionally, hold on, my camera's flashing. I think. Oh. Okay, well, the camera is flashing because I think it was coming up to the copyright time limit. So anyway, it was break into a second section. I've got to paste it together. Okay, anyway, where I was at is, yeah, so we need to do a Toronto Arrow investigation. I need a documentary producer, a civil lawyer, an RV monitor, to come up with a new list of predictions. But also at least one civil lawyer told me, the victim families have a case here. Patricia Kinsman can file a civil, and she could get a $100 million payment from TPS. They knew Kinsman was going to be throttled at 71 Winchester Street. They knew it was Bruce MacArthur, and the police gave me the middle finger. They wouldn't do anything about it. Patricia Kinsman can file a civil. Not just Patricia Kinsman, but the family of all the victims. I have 9/11, Fukushima, France, Tory Stafford, Russell Williams. I also have more, I have more than that. There was the incel death with MacArthur, so that would be Anna D'Amico and Reese Fallon. They can file a civil against Toronto police, negligence causing death. And as I said, what I will do for my part, this is the Holy Bible. This is the Holy Bible, and people who know me know I am a very Christian person. I will swear in under oath in a civil court, in any court. I will swear in under oath. This is an honest deposition. I correctly predicted. Police are negligent. Victims dead. Blue wall science cover-up. Also, free energy is being suppressed. So the victim families have a civil. If anyone on YouTube watching can contact the victim family, here's my video statement. I'll swear in on court. You have a $100 million lawsuit coming your way. The cops owe restitution here. The cops owe the restitution. And what else? So I want to say civil lawyer. That's one path. If the victim families will do that. Documentary producer to cross Ryerson. Like I said, Ryerson and reporters are witness. The review, by the way, Mr. Mark Sandler crossed Ryerson and reporters. All of them honest. They gave the same account as mine. And then it's censored from the final report. Epstein was so horrified, she has to risk tarnish the name of civilians to cover up for the dirty ass of the cops. And that's what happened. That's what happened. I'm swearing on the Bible, that is what happened. And release, so I sent this email to the Toronto Police, the board. Release all of the audio tape from the civilian review. Take an act on new predictions. Oh, actually, I wrote it down here. Release all the audio from the civilian review. Emote a public apology. Take an act on new predictions. Cross Ryerson and reporters. So like I said, Ryerson and reporters are honest witness. They have been crossed by the review into MacArthur. Tory's an honest man. He knows these people. Julia Shindoy crossed Ryerson. Reporters are the CBC, Alison Chiasson, Jill Dempsey, Talia Schlanger, At the Globe and Mail, it is Robin Doolittle. And this has been going on, like I said, since 1990. So I have put the Crown and the FBI are put on notice. Virtual Crown at Toronto Superior Court, 361 University, the Superior Court. And FBI, the American FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. From the remote viewers, they gave me the FBI email. And not only police had these predictions, the predictions went out. Like I said, it went to the Crown, it went to Ryerson, it went to reporters. The predictions went out, the predictions are correct, and it went out. And I'm already at 420 on the second SD card. Okay, thanks.